Hey everybody, Patches here coming at you on a finally warm Montana day. It's the first day it's been above negatives in the last, I think, over a week. Real feels as low as -25. We've been living in the RV, making it work. I got everything torn apart in there right now, airing it out. The temperature difference, the thin insulation, everything, it's making a lot of condensation, ice buildup. It's kind of getting rough, so we're getting ready. We're getting ready to go to RTR. So getting everything ready, and haven't really shared with you guys yet, and I don't think anyone's noticed yet, but I got a big old motorcycle rack on the front of the motorhome now. So, huh, Panda? Yeah. Okay. Well, Panda here. I'll show you. It's a 600-pound motorcycle carrier. It's solid steel, and I got it on Craigslist for $100. It was almost $200 motorcycle rack. I really wanted a heavier one, it being on the front. I used the hitch receiver. Sorry, I got my plate covered up. That the rig came with, so it's been pretty sturdy. And I guess I'll have to show you guys why I got that on there. Show you what I'm carrying. But start with the rack. I'm gonna get the snow off it and put a bike on it before we leave, obviously, but thinking that should work. We've been driving around with it just on, before all this snow came, and it was working pretty good. We're really lucky right now. We're staying with family. We did have to winterize, so we're plugged in, just running heat. We can use the bathroom in the house, so it's not a huge deal, but they also have a snow blower. Look at all this crap I had to cut out. And that's pretty deep. It was every bit of a foot, and I've been trying to keep it off the roof of the rig and everything, so keeping the path clear. This fence comes down and then we can back out, so kept it clear on that side and in the alley. So you gotta love a snow blower, man. That would have sucked having to shovel all this. So alright. Other than that, I've done a few little tricks keeping it warm. I got some RTR board and put it against this wall on both sides where we sleep, so that's helped keep us warmer and keep down the ice buildup that was happening right here at our feet and at our head. So as you can see, my rig is torn to bits. This is what I have to do every few days just to keep the moisture down. Our body heat versus how cold this gets at night, I've tried everything and it's gotten better. I used this Harbor Freight anti-fatigue mat. I think I needed to get 2 packs of it, and then I was able to cover this. It's been a good vapor barrier, but it's still, everything builds up on top of this instead of the wood. I do have the wood covered in some really nice deck sealant, so that doesn't really hurt it any if it did get wet. But yeah, this is kind of RV life in the winter when you have 1-inch insulation, so thank God we don't have that window in there right now. We would be freezing and that would be soaking wet all the time. The worst thing about that is you can see the angle, so when the condensation builds up, it just drips onto your bed and everything over there just stays soaking wet. So I'm excited to get to the desert and open these windows up, air this thing out for a while, really dry it out. Anywhere we had, like over here, there'd be ice buildup, close to, a 1/4 inch, and I scrape it off, wipe it down. It sucks. It's a pain in the ass. That's why people don't RV in sub-zero temperatures. So, ready to get on the road, guys. We're going to cover a lot of ground real fast, so don't expect a whole lot of travel fun between here and I think most of Nevada. Once we get to Nevada, hopefully it'll be a little warmer. But yeah, we just have Arctic winds, Arctic air. There's like a weather pattern coming down here, and it's just killing us in Montana. Along with all that snow, it snowed about 18 inches in 2 days, and then we had another storm come through, and it was another 12 to 14. So I'm glad I got all my snow gear here. This is my snowboarding jacket. It's been a big help. My DC coat, thing's so warm. Didn't really think I'd need it, but luckily all the stuff we did hang on to is here where we're staying, so it's been pretty nice. I got access to all my snow gear and stuff, my snowshoes, yeah. So we'll probably play in the snow a little more before we hit the road. So I got to run a few errands. Figure I'd bring you guys with, show you what Billings looks like right now. It's kind of crazy. They've cleaned up a lot of the snow chaos, but it's been pretty wintry. So I don't know. Everyone else is playing around the desert right now on YouTube. So hey, I got snow, so we can play with that. Yeah, we'll go run a few errands, and then when we get back, I'll pull a car out of the garage and get the bike set up and tease you till the end here and then show you the bike. So let's go poke around, run some errands, and get ready to get the hell out of Montana. Yeah, so it's been pretty nice. Been able to borrow this car. It's a 97 Saturn. I actually took my driving test in this car, if you can believe it. It's only got 142,000 on it. Still kicking it. These things, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, it's made entirely of plastic. You can hear it kind of rattling all the time. But, man, this thing gets incredible mileage, and the front wheel drive's been pretty good in the snow. So, and I can't complain. I mean, we get to borrow this car. It's awesome. Panda, do you like it? Do you like it? Boy, I miss this car rides. Alright, so I just need to run to Harbor Freight, get a few things, and we're gonna pick up Sinead. She's getting off work too, and probably swing by the post office, see what they put in my P.O. box that I need to throw away. Alright, yeah, look at this alley. I did this all with the snowblower. Look at the one across the street. The garbage trucks came through today and cut some ruts out, but I mean, you cannot get a car through that even right now. The city actually, look at these berms. Yeah, they had a company come in and they used some graders and just made these huge berms everywhere. But they did a great job cleaning up the roads out here. Billings doesn't mess around, and you know, compared to some of the towns I've been in with snow removal. Not that they couldn't have done a better job. They can always do a better job. I'm sure everyone in Billings still complains about it, but not bad. Not bad, guys. So this town's got some money. Not the worst place to be. And you guys want, you know, you're hard up on work. Fargo would be my #1 recommendation out here, and then #2 is Billings, man. Especially if you can weld. If you can weld and you don't want to go to the oil fields, you can get a good job in Billings. Probably Fargo too. Fargo is just nothing but work, so keep that in mind, guys. And they're pretty nomad friendly out here. Alright, I'm gonna stop, put the camera down and drive. Hey, you can't make that up. Dude comes up to me. Hey man, how's your holiday? Good. Says, hey, I just got out of jail and I'm $2 short. The liquor store is right over here. Let me get $2. I need to get a pint. Like, dude, you just got out of jail. I don't think you're allowed to be drinking. Man, that sucks. I feel bad for the guy. It was just like, I don't know why. I'm like a magnet for people to like come up and like give me their sob story why I should give them cash. I don't know. Growing up in Philly, I just learned to deal with it pretty quick, but damn. And I don't have any cash anyway, so I couldn't help him out, so I don't know. It's cold as, that's just ridiculous. So yeah, anyway, we got some sweet stuff from Harbor Freight. We got tarp. I'm gonna cover the bike up with that when we're out camping. I heard this headlamp is sweet and is on sale. Had a coupon for that. Great reviews. It's like 98%. 5-star reviews for that. We got a badass chain for the bike as well. I got a New York City lock for it too, so I'm not really screwing around with security. And some 2 ratchet straps that are on sale too. I already have 2 blue ratchet straps, so didn't really need to get a 4-pack. So now I got 4, and they're all matching. And son of a bitch, they give me more coupons when I leave. I just can't get away, Harbor Freight. You're killing me. So I just go in and I don't get a basket or anything, just as much as I can physically carry, and then that tells you should get out of there. So, and we got a sweet case too for camera gear. I've wanted a nice case for my camera, so boom. I'm gonna pick up Sinead or check P.O. box. Gray Bear, you're a good boy in the car. I bet that dude wasn't asking you for money. Yeah, so nothing in the P.O. box, but at least keep it empty. Got a coupon for Perkins. Woo! I really like Perkins. Their peanut butter pie's alright, though. Woo! Alright. Alright guys, so time for the surprise. Show you what we're working with here and a new addition to the adventure. This is a 1994 Tomos Targa. It's 49cc 2-cycle moped. So it's got pedals and it actually has a 2-speed automatic transmission. So these things, I had one before, so I knew what I was in for, and I was specifically looking for one of these because of the 2-cycle and because of the 2-speed transmission. It really gets up to 30 a lot quicker. You don't need to register it. As a motorcycle, it stays under 30 miles an hour, so it is technically a bicycle with the pedals. And you don't need a motorcycle endorsement to ride it, so Sinead can ride it if she wants. I do have my motorcycle endorsement, so it doesn't really matter too much, but gets over 100 miles to the gallon. I'll show you guys. It's a step-through frame. And you won't believe it, but it has 528 miles on it. And because I shop off-season, I had this specifically in mind after beet harvest. I was going to get one. We needed more... we needed transportation, and we can't pull a car, and bicycles weren't really up to the range that I want. I want to be able to do water runs and grocery runs, things like that. So that being said, I put up a post on Craigslist because no one was selling them, and a guy contacted me, had a motorcycle shop with more projects, he knew what to do, and sold this to me for $425. Brand new. They don't make this model anymore specifically, but a brand new one that's a 4-cycle, it's slow as hell, is $1,300. So if I sell this in the spring, I could sell it for double, triple, easy. My last one I sold for $1,300 after putting, I think, 2,000 miles on it. So these things hold their value. I'm pretty excited. I already started working on it. As you can see, I put the ghetto little bike buddy seat on and beefed up the rear suspension. The shocks were just toast from the previous owner. He's a pretty big guy, so the weight capacity is about 300 pounds on this, so it is able to pull me and her. My last one, we rode around on it all the time, so pretty fun. It's only 300 pounds, so it's not going to really slow down the rig or hurt us any. And yeah, pretty fun to ride. So I got some shots. I started turning wrenches on it right away, of course, when I got it and didn't film. And took it out for a spin. It was my daily driver, actually, through all through November before all the snow came. So I got a lot of use out of it. I just wanted to make sure everything was good and running before I started showing it off. So I'm really excited. You know, this is going to be a huge asset out in the desert. We'll be able to let the rig sit more. We can run, grab water, groceries, or just go into town, poke around for a little bit. And yeah, mileage, it's light. We're getting ready to leave 12 days from now, so this might be one of the last videos I make before we leave. We'll see. But really hope you guys enjoyed tagging along today and are as excited about this as I am. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and follow us along as we head south from Montana in January. I'm really hoping it's not a stupid decision here, but we got to run from the cold. We don't really have a choice. So thanks so much, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.
These new shocks are awesome. They're staying on. Very noticeable ride. Way more comfy.